Hello friends, welcome back to our channel here at Uganda Growers. In this video, I just want to have a conversation with you people about this business of broiler farming. Uh, I had a customer who called me and wants to start this business of broiler farming, but to my surprise, the person wants me to leave my farm and go and visit the farm, check what is happening, help him get started, but he's not willing to even facilitate my transport. Now, that one cannot happen. This business, remember, it is a lifetime. Once you start, you're going to be making money for a lifetime. So if you cannot facilitate an expert to come to your farm and help you, then just forget about this venture. This venture needs somebody who is an expert to give you knowledge. But if you can't even facilitate the person, then the business has failed you. Now this person calls me and then I tell the person that okay, I'm coming, but my fuel is just 20,000. And then the person is just saying that all that is expensive. Now friends, stop saying that is expensive. When you're starting, everything will be expensive until when you establish, starting from the structure, buying the birds, buying the feeds, everything will be expensive. But if you want to start with cheap things, then you will also find the cheap ones and you're not going to like it, which is not a good thing. Now, in this video, I want to share with you the things that a beginner will always have to put in action before you do what? You start this business. Like this year 2026, it might be your vision that you want to start this business. Now, there are a lot of things that you have to put in action. One, you need to have a structure set up. Okay, you need to have you need to identify a very good breed of broilers which you're going to have. You need to set a very good well aerated structure like the way you're seeing this one. You need to get good raw materials, okay, and you need knowledge, okay. All those things you need an expert to guide you. So here at Uganda Growers, we can help you. We have so many friends. There are those who are in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, you are in Canada, and so many places. But you are coming from the country where I'm coming from. This is Uganda. We can help you get started, okay? So many times you can go work, but time comes when you become old, like you've worn out and you need to come back, but you need a fallback business. And this is the business that you will not regret once you get all the knowledge that you need to have, okay. You're going to be just sitting at your farm, set up your offices, and after setting up the offices, you're going to be having your money just flowing. I call it a home harvest. You'll be harvesting just from your home. So friends, this is a very good business, but before you start it, you need to acquire knowledge. You need to acquire skills and knowledge. After doing that, that's when you can actually have something that is flowing. Now you can see like these birds here, okay. These are our 400 birds, broilers, and they are beautifully enjoying here, but it does not just come from nowhere. I've gained enough experience that you can see right now they are just 3 weeks and 3 days, that most of them are weighing 1.4. It is unbelievable, but that is it. I just left my weighing scale the outside, but I will get one and then just to show you people how they are performing. But what I wanted to share with you is that this business is a business that can remove you from poverty if you've gained all the skills that are required. There are small things that you may ignore, okay, but they are so costly in the long run. So when you want to when you want to have those things set in action, you don't just start without having that knowledge of managing. There are things that you have to put in action. There are things like how to manage the droppings of the birds. There are things like how to manage the water of the birds. And if you don't learn them very well, you might mess up with your project. So those are things which some people may ignore, but they are serious and they can actually cost you if you don't acquire the knowledge that is needed. Yeah. So a farmer who is outside there and you're willing to start this year 2026, it is not too late. It is just we are in the early stages. We can come and help you set up your project, and then after setting up, we even take care of it. But just like as I started by sharing with you people, it is not these things when you're starting, they are not cheap. Everything might sound to you like it is expensive, but it is not expensive the way you think, because you will need to buy everything. You need to buy the drinkers, you need to buy the feeders, you need to buy feeds. All those are things that you will need to have in place. But if you start crying early, you might not uh, push on with this project. So I'm just encouraging somebody who might be there and you want to start this project. You can be helped with us, and you keep moving. We can supervise it very well at just an affordable costs. We can tell you that you pay 50,000 for this training, and you look at it like it is so expensive. But remember, you're going to invest millions of money in this project. So if you want to lose your millions of money, then you fear to release the 50,000, and then you lose the millions of money which you have invested in the project. Yeah. So, friends, here at Uganda Growers, those are the things we do every Wednesdays. We carry out trainings. There are online trainings and physical trainings. So you just contact and then we schedule how we can actually carry it out. Okay? Don't be stranded. Don't be deceived. These things can be done with an expert. Yeah. There are things like how to brood the chicks. Okay, brooding is another thing which is so sensitive. uh, these birds, when they arrive, when they are just day old, there are things you have to put in action. Yeah, there is putting down the litter, there is putting the brooding peppers, there is putting the source of heat. All those things you might never know. You might hear from us like it is an easy thing, but you try it out without knowledge, you'll mess up with all your birds. There are things like how to track the heat in the structure where you're brooding from. Some people who have acquired enough experience, they even don't need anything. They will just observe how the birds are, and then they will know what to do. Whereas there are others who will need to have a thermometer which can help you track the temperature in the structure. And as time moves on, they will also gain that knowledge. So if you want to start, there are those small things which you will need to have in place before you can get to this project. There are things like how to source the raw materials. Of course, raw materials like broken maize, starter pellets, you need to know where to get them. You need to know where you source them from. And of course, you look for the cheapest one. Yeah. Then there is also how to manage your farm. There are things like record keeping. Some people might not imagine that we also keep records at the farm. There are things that look so obvious, but again they are hard to start. Yeah. So record keeping, for example, when you're treating the birds, you must keep the records. For example, when you're purchasing things, the expenses, or you record down, just like any other business. At the end of the day, you have to carry out accounting. Then there is also litter management. I talked about that. Then there is also vaccination. Vaccination, there are different types of vaccinating your birds. You can carry out uh, you can carry out water vaccination or eye drop vaccination. All those are working, they can work. Then, of course, you have to know which medication are you giving. There is Newcastle IB, there is Gumboro, there is all those infections. There is the other one we give at a hatchery, that is Malix. So, if you are not trained, you might never know how to implement all these things. Then, of course, how to manage when the bird is sick, how to identify a sick bird. We identify sick birds with their droppings, yeah. But if you're not trained, you might not know which bird is okay, which bird is not okay. Then the other one is how to market your birds. That is the biggest thing. Some farmers, they have birds and the birds can become ready, but when times for selling, it becomes a complication. Now here at Uganda Growers, it is different. We can help you even purchase those birds. We ourselves, we can buy them and then we see what to do with them. So when you are with us, we are your number one customers. Yeah, so you don't get stuck with these birds because we are your number one customers. We have a wider market where we can take those birds, and we are also planning to do what they call value addition with these birds. Of course, there are some people who can get these feathers and also they use them, yeah, like for decoration. But all those things we want to also work and implement them. There are people who do skills and they need these feathers. They can get the feathers, then they make some good decorated things out of it. So we want to learn more about that, and we improve on the, we add value in all that we do. Yeah. So friends, I remain Henry here at Uganda Growers. Don't fear to contact us. Here we are free. Uh, just feel free. So if this video has been so good to you, please like, share, comment, and let YouTube recommend the video to other people. So thank you so much. Catch you very soon in another video. Lots of love.